thought you could slip by me?
I didn't want to bother you, Megan, okay?
Right. You mean you didn't want me to stop you from going in and seeing Brooke?
Now, why would you do that anyway?
Well, you see, part of my job is to keep certain people out of our office.
Okay, I deserve that.
You blew a good thing, Ridge.
Thank you, Megan, for pointing that out. I really appreciate it. That's why I'm here, so I can try and make amends.
Well, I think it's a little too late.
Only when pit bulls of an assistant don't give an inch.
Brooke went on a date last night, Ridge.
Yeah, I know. Pain in the butt. What? Is Pain in there now?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, Pain is.
So what, are Brooke and Pain inseparable now?
Pretty much. That's how it would seem.
You take her to the Cafe Russe?
Las Olas.
Oh, big spender.
Well, I don't think that matters to Brooke.
She's not exactly the slum-it type, Megan.
Maybe her priorities have changed.
What do you do for an encore? Drag her into some sleazy dive to do shooters?
No, let's see. They sailed through the marina looking at the stars. Very romantic.
Oh, yeah, and that tin can of his.
It was a dinghy.
A dinghy. Oof. She must have loved that.
Yeah, she did. As a matter of fact, she said it made her feel like a teenager again.
Yeah, I'll bet it did. Pain obviously doesn't have a clue how to romance a woman.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Besides, she hates beards.
He shaved for her.
You shaved?
Yeah.
How sweet. She fell for that?
Rich.
Pain, what are you doing in here?
Smooth, Rich.
I'm sorry for the interruption, Jackie. It won't happen again.
Well, I'm just glad that we're going to be seeing a lot more of each other. And you, young man, I'm going to have a word with your father about your manners.
Lovely to see you, Jackie.
How do you and Eric and she all...
Oh, Logan, it's a long story.
Okay. Well, forget about that for now. I'd like to hear your story. You'd better start by getting down on your hands and knees and apologizing for barging in here.
You want me on my hands and knees, huh?
You know I don't mean it that way.
Can I still apologize?
Not that it's going to do any good.
Megan told me you were in here with Pain. She neglected to tell me the little detail that it was his mother.
Even if I was in here meeting with Nick, it doesn't mean you can just barge into my office like you have some kind of proprietary right.
Well, can I help it if the thought of you and Popeye makes me a little nauseous? You won, Brooke, okay? You won. You've got everything you want now.
I told you.
You expect me to believe you're not getting a little bit of satisfaction out of driving me crazy?
My date with Nick wasn't about you, Rich.
Oh, so then it was a date then.
Look, we had a good time. That's all you need to know. Now, can you please just leave?
How good a time?
We didn't spend the night together, if that's what you're worried about. And no, I didn't suddenly discover my soulmate, the one that I never knew I had. We had fun. We danced and we talked and we told stories and ate and drank.
We've done that.
Yes, we have, but we've always had to pay a price. Either fighting with Stephanie or fighting with Massimo or finding out there's another girl in the picture. I can't tell you how nice it was going out with a man and not having to deal with all that history. It's kind of like the way you and I used to be. I would get excited about seeing you, and we would have a great time, do silly things and daring things, and the rush that would come with that. And we had our whole lives ahead of us. We just could do anything, and everything was possible. That's what I want. That is what I deserve. What everyone deserves.
Look, I know that we can't go back to square one, Logan. But I don't think that needs to prevent us from finding that freedom again. I know we can do it.
Ridge, it was hard enough with Caroline, and it was even harder with Taylor. And now how am I supposed to find that freedom with you after everything that happened with Bridget? I remember a long time ago when we first started seeing each other. We were up in the cabin, sitting by the fireplace, and you looked at me. And I'll never forget the look in your eyes. It was as if you just folded me into your arms and promised me that nothing would ever hurt me ever again. So, how am I supposed to look into your eyes now, Ridge, and believe anything that you say? How? Please tell me how.
You're right. I didn't keep my promise. I didn't protect you the way I said I would.
Is this where you try and defend yourself?
I could give you all the reasons in the world, Brooke, but the fact is, I blew it. You gave me your heart, and I let the world stomp on it. Massimo, Mother, I should have stopped them cold. I should have done everything in my power to keep them away from you. But even worse than that, I've always put all of my women on pedestals. Everyone but you.
Why? Why, Ridge?
Maybe because it's easy to love the perfect woman. No risk of being hurt. But you and all your crazy, wonderful, passionate human frailties. I knew I'd have to put it all on the line, Brooke. Was I scared to death? You're damn right I was. Did I want to just turn and run to another ideal woman? No. No. Because you have always been the one I depend on, Brooke. When everything in this damn world seems like it makes no sense at all, you're the one that I need.
Ridge.
Brooke, let me love you. Let me love you. Let me give you what you've always given me. Let me give you my heart. Let me give you all of my heart.
No.
Brooke.
I'm sorry, Ridge. This time, I can't risk it.
I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to win you back.